Hi everyone, I'm Jody. Welcome to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to Friday Face Off. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome to Friday Face Off. But you know the drill. This is one of my favorite videos. I do them every other Friday, and it's where we compare two pretty highly competitive products up against one another on my mature skin. I can't even say more mature because I don't even know what it's more mature than, like maybe more mature than yesterday, but it is mature skin and maturing rapidly as my birthday is approaching. So next month I have to start saying 54 and I am not ready to embrace it, but I will be ready by the time it gets here. All right, so let's talk about the products today. We are talking about lip plumpers. That's right. And I know my more mature skin needs lip plumpers. So one of the most talked about is this Juicy Lip Plump by Tarte. You've probably seen it all over social media. I haven't even opened it yet, so we're gonna see. And I decided to compare it to the, I'm only gonna say this once because I don't like saying it, but it's the Plumpgasm. It is the Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury Lip Plump. This one is $26. This one is $35. So we're gonna get into all of the nitty gritty, the shades, the packaging, how long they wear, how they apply, do they plump the lips, and how long do they wear. At the end of the video, I will let you know which one gets the green light and which one gets the red light, meaning, yeah, you probably don't need it. Maybe it just didn't work as well as we thought. So before we get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not already done so. Also hit the like button, but not till the end of the video. Make sure you like it first, and then comment if you have a lip plumper, which one is your favorite? Let us know, because as I age, I'm into lip plumping. I'm all for it. I have no ego tied to it. Plump away. Let me know what you're using. Let's get into it. All right, so as we get started and I wipe away the lip gloss that I had on to intro this video, let's unpackage these two products. This one is that Tarte Juicy Lip Plump. This one comes in 8 shades. It has over 800 reviews on Ulta with 4.1 stars. It's been out for a little over a year, I believe, where the Charlotte Tilbury one just came out less than a month ago. This one is cruelty-free. It contains hyaluronic acid in it. This also has what they call their +10 superfruit for moisturizing, things like watermelon, strawberry, blueberry, peach, lemon, and cranberry. It also has grapeseed oil, vitamin E, vitamin C, and it says that it is buildable coverage, and 100% people saw more plump lips and 100% saw immediate hydration, and their sample size was 30 subjects. So in terms of packaging, it has a simple little lid. I have this in Cherry Blossom, and you can see the color indicated down on the bottom, and you simply just press to get it to come up. It's made of plastic. It's pretty light, but I like the size of it. So if this does work, it's easy to just slip into your purse, your handbag, you know, if you have just something small. I do like that about it. It's very compact, and it doesn't look like it takes much to press. So we're gonna see. Let me make sure I have everything off my lips. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So this Cherry Blossom is pretty, I like the color of this Cherry Blossom. So here's what my lips look like before with nothing on them. And now we will apply. It goes on, well, it goes on smooth, but it goes on smooth. However, it's very, very soft formula. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see how just a little bit like smeared off, and I have a bit of a chunk of it right here. So lesson learned, we'll just apply a little lighter if you needed to. I didn't think I pressed that hard, but apparently I did. It has a warm menthol sensation, but not uncomfortable at all. Yeah, it's a little warm. It's a tingly more than a menthol, because I don't feel that cooling sensation. It's definitely tingly, but in a warm way. Here's what my lips look like now. I don't feel like they look plump. I feel like they look more hydrated, almost as if, you know, all the vitamin C and vitamin E and grapeseed oil has just pushed out the wrinkles and just hydrated my lips. I'd say that's what it feels like. There's a tiny warming sensation, but again, not uncomfortable, but it's been on for what, maybe a minute now, and I can still feel that. So this is what Cherry Blossom looks like. Again, it comes in 8 shades. The color payout is more of a gloss. It's not a solid color. They do say it is buildable, so let's build it. I will apply a little less pressure this time. And maybe I'll just dab it. There. I do feel like it's a little shiny. I hope this dries down. I do have similar results when I use that e.l.f. Joyful, but that doesn't last forever either. So I'm gonna go throughout the morning and just see how long this hydration look lasts. I mean, it's pretty, it's just really, really glossy, and I don't know that as I age, I want something quite this glossy. It does say it's a juicy lip plump, so maybe by juicy they mean it's high shine. I'm hoping this lasts for at least, I don't know, what do you guys think for $26? It should last 2 hours? Do we think it should last 4 hours? I'm gonna come back in 2 hours and let's see what we've got. All right, I'm back for a quick update. I've had this Tarte Juicy Lip Plump on for 1 hour and 45 minutes. I filmed 2 beauty news updates, which if you don't get those, be sure to check me out here on YouTube or over on Instagram at Jody Manis. I do beauty news updates about 3 to 4 times a week. I filmed 2 of those and have done some editing, and I'm pretty impressed with how nice my lips still look and feel. The shininess has worn down a little bit, which I'm glad for. My lips still feel a little bit warm, but not uncomfortable. Like I know something is there. The only downside that I can see so far is I feel like they're still plump, but they're more shiny than plump. So you kind of got to balance that out. At this point, it's a little bit plump, but not as plump as it was. And it still feels pretty tacky. Like it doesn't pass the hair test. And for me, that's a big test. So I'm gonna keep going throughout the day and I will check in and let you guys know, and then we'll switch over to Charlotte Tilbury. All right, you guys, so I am back at the 3-hour mark, and I thought that was a fair comparison because based on the size of this product, you could easily slip this into your purse and do a small clutch and reapply the product at the 3-hour mark, because after 3 hours, you've eaten something or you've had a drink or something. So I don't need it to last 4 hours because I can touch up in between that time. So for a point of comparison, here's what my lips look like before application, and here's what they look like 3 hours later. There definitely was some plumping from the application till now at the 3-hour mark. I can still really see the high shine, although it's not as glossy. And I do think it's a really pretty natural look, especially for those no makeup days. The stickiness went away a little bit here at the 3-hour mark. My hair definitely still sticks a little bit. So that's a little annoying. So for me, the stickiness to my hair ruins this overall product because I don't like doing this all day. Now, if I'm gonna be wearing this only indoors, it probably wouldn't be a big deal. I do think though that you would leave really clouded lip lines on a wine glass, for example, or a water glass because of how thick this is and because of how sticky it still remains at 3 hours. I'm not ready to give it a red light because I think if you're gonna wear it indoors and you need some plumping effect, and I like that there's 8 shades, there could be a reason to purchase it depending on your individual lifestyle and how and where and when you want to wear this product. So now we're going into Charlotte Tilbury's Big Lip Plumpgasm. I did say it one more time. That's the last time I'm going to say it. This sells for $35, which is $9 more expensive than the Tarte. This comes in 2 shades. And I went to 3 Sephoras and 1 Ulta before I could even get my hands on one of these. And unfortunately, it is the darker shade, which is the shades come in. One comes for light to medium, and then the second shade is medium to deep. And I had to get the medium to deep just because that's all that was available. This has 4.5 stars on Ulta with over 700 reviews. You'll remember the Tarte is 4.1 stars. This is 4.5, and that has 800 plus reviews, and this has already 700 reviews, and it's only been out for less than about a month. This one is also cruelty-free, and the marketing says that the innovative heat and ice technology provides a burn-free, sting-free, plumped-up pout in seconds. Lips look 93% plumper instantly, so we're gonna see if that's instant. Clinical trials were on 32 people, and it also says that it plumps natural lips by 25% in 2 weeks. I don't know what that means. I mean, it should plump instantly, but maybe the longer you use it, it doesn't say anything about that. The longer you use it, the better it gets on your skin. Oh, the heat and ice technology is hyaluronic acid plus collagenere, which is a word that they have trademarked. Collagenere. Okay, I like it. So here is what the packaging looks like. Gorgeous pink and gold Charlotte Tilbury. This is a little bit bigger, but you could definitely still slip this into a handbag or a clutch. All right, this is just a twist off lid, and this one is a doe foot applicator. Okay, a pretty large doe foot applicator, and remember this one was just a push up button from the bottom, so applications are different in each for a price point of $9 different. It feels a little thick, but right away it doesn't feel as sticky as the Tarte. So we'll do the hair test here in a second. Yeah, so far I don't feel the warm tingling that I got from Tarte. It did say that it was sting free and what was the other word? It said burn free. So far that's accurate. But it said that it plumped instantly. Do you guys see instant plumping? It is a really pretty color. It does have that high shine to it, which it did say that it did. Yeah, my lips just feel hydrated. I don't have that tingly that I had with Tarte, so I do want to keep going back to that. Let's see the, let's go to the other side to see if this hair sticks. This is upon application. And there is some stickiness there. But yeah, it's not as sticky as the Tarte. I'll come back in 3 hours and we will see the plumping effect from the application to 3 hours later, what difference is there, and then we will see what the Tarte versus Charlotte Tilbury looks like side by side at the application and at the 3 hour mark. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so we are back at, it has been 2 hours, and I wanted to come back on and just give the update for the Charlotte Tilbury because at the 2 hour mark, I feel like it has worn off quite a bit. The plumping effect is still there. In fact, here's what my lips look like before application, and here's what they look like at the 2 hour mark. What I did notice is that at the 2 hour mark, the high shine is gone and the color looks a little bit faded and patchy. I have not drank anything and I have not eaten anything. I wanted to keep both tests very much the same. So yes, if you hear some strange noises, it is probably my stomach growling. Now here's a great comparison of what my lips look like before and right after application with each product. So you can determine for yourself, did one product plump more than the other? So if all you're looking for is a plumping product, to me, it looks like the Charlotte Tilbury plumped better than the Tarte. Now, the other things to consider, however, if you're looking for a plumping lip gloss, are things like stickiness. If you don't have hair in your face as a factor, if your hair is shorter, for example, and you don't mind a little bit more of warming sensation, and you do like that high gloss, then Tarte could be a good option for you. If you don't want that sticky factor to your lips and you're okay with just the 2 shades of the light and the dark shades as an option, and you're okay with reapplying after just a couple hours, then the Charlotte Tilbury could be an option for you. Again, it just really depends on your personal preference. They're both cruelty-free. One is $9 more than the other. This one was a really tough one for me to decide what is my hands down winner. And I don't know that I have a hands down winner because there's pros and cons to both. As much as I love the packaging on this one and that the plumping effect does seem to be a little bit more of a plump than the Tarte and that it's not sticky, there's a lot of reasons to like this one. However, it just didn't last that long. The plumping sensation or the color, it wore a little bit patchy. So this one's good for 1 to 2 hours. This one also plumped nicely, had a little bit of a sticky factor, however, but wore longer than this one. So that's where the decision comes in. For me, the winner would be Charlotte Tilbury because it doesn't have that sticky factor that Tarte had. To me, that's a bit of a deal breaker when there's other options available. You do have to reapply this one a little bit more frequently, but the plump that you get from it is a little bit more enhanced, I thought, than the Tarte. And I do like I think I'll like the lighter color a little better than the darker color, but I don't hate the darker color. Maybe they'll come out with more colors once they see how this product performs. The packaging is gorgeous, but I don't make buying decisions based on the packaging. I really want to know what's inside. And I think for me, it'd be the Charlotte Tilbury. I'll easily reapply. That does it for me today, you guys. I hope you liked this Friday Face Off. It was a fun one. I was really curious to see because I could get more into lip plumping for sure as I age and my lips continue to thin out. I will see you guys in just a couple days. As always, let me know if there's a Friday face-off that you want to see. I love doing these for you guys, and I love getting your feedback on products that you like as well. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.